What's going on, everybody? Toto Package here from the Ohm Troopers. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 2puffs e-juice line, which, if you didn't know, the maker of all of your favorite drip tips and top caps and whatever, they make juice. And that was actually news to me. I didn't know this until Summit. But yeah, I was able to meet all the guys behind 2puffs over there. Ben, stupid shitballs, dude. I love meeting you in person. It was, we've been friends for like a year and some change now on Instagram, but we've never really met in person, and Summit was our first chance to do that. I think it was really cool. It was wonderful meeting you. Thank you for all the stuff. I got myself that little hat here that I wear like all the time. And yeah, I got the whole juice line sitting right here in front of me. My hair keeps coming out of my hat, but whatever. So juice. These flavors are all very unique, if you will. I mean, everybody has like a strawberries and cream. Everyone has a Fruit Loops. Everyone has, you know what I'm talking about. There are those flavors where you go into any juice, any vape shop, and you find at least one juice in there that's like a strawberries and cream, or like, what have you. And all of these flavors are actually very unique. I don't think there's anyone here that I've seen before. Except for maybe, no, actually, I've never seen any of these flavors done before, which is good. That's original. So, originality is good. I don't know where I'm going with that. Anyways, quick look at the bottle. You do have a child-proof cap. Spin that all you want. It's not going to come off. It is a dripper bottle, which, I mean, I don't really have a preference, but it is what it is. The bottle is all black, as you can see. You can't see through it. However, there is a little juice indicator there, which I'm not really sure you can tell on camera, but in person it is very easy to see how much juice you have left. Looks like I'm about 3 ticks from the top. I don't know how much that is, but there are tick marks there. I don't know what they measure. They measure something, though. I'm sure they do. Anyways, you do have a very nice, expensive looking label. The paint or whatever it is that they use to coat this bottle looks really thick, and then the actual label is separate from that. You've got warnings, stuff. There's actually a thing on the label that says "show this label." I don't know why. Yeah, it says a whole bunch of stuff, and that's always good. Literature. And then you have 2puffs logo right front and center, very bright. Every flavor has a different color for the flavor name. This one is Marguerite, which happens to be a sour watermelon, so the green is fitting. Batch number, made in the USA by 2puffs. There's an address here, nicotine level, and size. Shake well before use. USA made, PGBG, all that good stuff. So these are pretty cool bottles. They're very original. Again, just like the flavors. Cool little black bottles. They'll definitely stand out in your collection. But anyways, let's drip this sour watermelon here and see what we're all about with Marguerite. Or Margarita, or whatever. I think it's just Marguerite. I don't know. That smells really good, though. It's definitely got a sour smell to it. As for how it vapes, not so much, but I will explain why in a second. Very good flavor there. On the inhale, it's nice and sweet. You do pick up that watermelon almost instantly. And as you exhale, it starts to tang up a little bit. And you can tell that there is supposed to be sour. And the reason why it's not, most of the sours that you taste in like candy and whatnot is citric acid, which does not vaporize very well. So, I mean, unless you've had a sour juice that's actually like really sour, let me know. But I've never had one before. But that's pretty much as close as it gets to sour with Marguerite there. So, hands down, a very good juice. Very tasty. I actually want to vape that a little bit more. One more thing to note about Marguerite, even though it is a watermelon flavor, if you look closely, you can see the juice is clear. One of the first watermelon flavors that I've ever vaped that isn't like blood red, which is always good. So kudos to 2puffs for pulling that off. Next up we have Magdalena, Magdalena. That was like super Filipino of me. But anyways, Magdalena is a raspberry lilikoi, which is a passion fruit type flavor, which sounds interesting enough, right? So we'll give this one a drip as well, and we will give opinions here very shortly. It's definitely out there. It's got quite a tropical flavor, which is always nice. I am picking up a little bit on that raspberry. It's very subtle. It kind of gives way to the lilikoi, but it's definitely a really good passion fruit. I mean, I've had passion fruit vapes before that it's just like a sweet fruit flavor, but this one you can definitely tell it's passion fruit. Very tropical, very sweet, very good. Oh look, fresh Gator Toto. Yeah, so that one's actually really good. I didn't expect much of it because I've seen passion fruit everywhere and they all taste exactly the same, but that one tastes very accurate. So if you are a passion fruit kind of person, definitely check that one out. Next up we have Valencia, which is a pineapple yogurt, which sounds delicious. So I'm going to crack this open right now because I can't wait. My label away. But yeah, overall these juices definitely aren't crossing, if you know what I mean. They don't stick to the cotton. When I drip over to the next flavor, no remnants of the other one, and wow, that smells really good. I like that. Alright, so this one's very interesting. You do get the pineapple, but it's not very strong. If you've had other pineapple flavors, first one that I can think of, Pineapple Express by Vaptasia. Pineapple kind of sits front and center. This one, not so much. It's actually more of a background flavor, or more of like a, it's kind of in the middle. The exhale, you do get a little bit of yogurt, but it's more of like a custard, almost like a pudding. So it's not quite a yogurt, in my opinion. Very tasty stuff, though. I will say that is, actually, I'm now starting to pick up on that yogurt, and it's good. It's very good. I've had, I've had the Schwartz, I've had Snosgurt, I've had these other juices, and for a line that's not primarily focused on yogurt, that yogurt is actually quite good. Next up, we've got Fabricante, which is a butter pecan cheesecake, not a cheesesteak. Vaping a cheesesteak would probably be very weird, in my opinion. Anyways, just gonna drip this up and see what we can do with this. Wow. Wow. Butter pecan cheesecake, on point. My favorite cheesecake right now is Wisdom by Zen Vapors. Not because I'm sponsored by them, not because I work for them, but it's just my favorite cheesecake. And this one actually tastes very similar, if not the same, except with the butter pecan. Wow, that's really good. You actually got the crust of the cheesecake, you got the butter pecan, all of it's working together. I've never had a butter pecan cheesecake, but that is a very good one. So there you go, Fabricante, very tasty indeed. And last but not least, we have Capistrano. Now this one is a little bit controversial, if you will, because it's an Oreo churro, which sounds very strange by itself, but not only that, but we're vaping chocolate right now, or we're gonna be in a second. And basically what that means, if you've never vaped chocolate before, every chocolate that I've ever had, save for maybe one or two, as you can see it's already pretty dark, but it doesn't really taste like real chocolate. It tastes like the outside of a Tootsie Pop, like a chocolate Tootsie Pop. You'll know what I'm talking about if you vape chocolate flavors. So I am a little bit intimidated to vape this. It smells really good though. But we'll see how 2puffs pulls off their chocolate. Sorry about that, guys. Video cut off, but where were we? We were vaping on Capistrano, Gonna go ahead and hit that again and give you guys my opinion on it. Very interesting. That whole outside of the Tootsie Pop thing that I was just talking about, it is there, unfortunately, which is kind of disappointing, but it's not as much as others, if you will. It's a little bit less obvious that it's an artificial chocolate, and the churro really does shine through it, so it kind of fixes it, if you will. But overall, solid flavor. This is one chocolate that I will say I can vape all day, which is rare because I've never been able to say that about a chocolate before. But this one is very tasty. So there you go. That's the entire 2puffs line. Again, thank you to Ben for hooking me up with this so I can do the review for you. Very tasty, very unique, very original. And that's, you know, all the things that I would look for in a premium juice company. And the last people that I would expect to be able to pull something like that off is a drip tip manufacturer. So kudos to you guys over at 2puffs. Again, thank you for the opportunity to review. Hopefully you found my opinions helpful, if not entertaining. But yeah, so that's 2puffs for you. I've been vaping on this Obrero drip tip like all day, every day. I need one in like every single color now. But the juice, outstanding. Quality is there, flavor is there, originality is there, and there's not much else that I can say about it. So that's the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any other questions regarding 2puffs juice, let me know, or contact them on Instagram, whatever. Tell them that I sent you, Toto Package, and whatever. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep on vaping on this stuff, and hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Keep on vaping. Toto Package signing out.